Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
I am the El Jefe 1974.
And he brought me some neat beers. This is Krombacher Hell. Well, this is a Helles lager. This one is, as you can tell, this is a real import, so it's half liter, which is closer to what I like, 1 pint. 5% alcohol, like a lot of those European beers are, so you can get you can have a couple of them. Now, Krombacher. You're like, hey, have these guys been around a little while? Oh, just for like 220 years.
This is one of the newer German beers you can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When your brewery, they're like, our brewery just reached its 10th anniversary. And they're like, we reached our 2nd century. Yeah. So.
Yeah, they are definitely way after Reinheitsgebot, so.
Yeah. And it's a Helles lager color. It is freaking crystal clear, bright white head, just like you always think that you're going to get when you get that kind of beer. All right, let's see. Got that slightly sweet Helles smell.
Yep.
Yum.
Yep, light, crisp.
I wonder, is this one of the original Helles lagers? Because it
could very well be, yeah.
It's got very much like that prototype flavor. It's slightly sweet, slightly crisp, not too crisp, not too sweet. It's got a little bit of malt. Like this is that probably every bar and restaurant in the area carries this beer. Because, boy, that's a drinking beer right there. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about your beer history here in the U.S., right, in the Budweisers and the Millers and the Pabsts and the old styles, you know, when the German immigrants were here, they were trying to figure out how to like make beer from a U.S. perspective, but put it in the hands of, you know, immigrants coming in.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely one of the ones they had to model because it's you know, if you think about like National Bohemia, Narragansett, right? It's like this is like kind of like the foreign uncle of those, right?
Which this has that. We worked on names for those older beers on the show, and right now we've kind of settled on like legacy beer.
Yeah.
And this one has that very legacy, classic European flavor and style characteristics. I'm actually starting to see a few beers like this come out of some of the regional craft breweries, because I think there's a decent market for just a solid, mellow, chill drinking beer. Like, I do enjoy some exotic things, but there are some times where I want, as Lunchbox says, beer flavored beer.
Beer flavored beer.
Yeah. And
if you think about like younger generations, like they're not drinking beer right now. They're doing a lot more of the mixed drinks. We all know how we feel about seltzers, right? But at the same time, there's not a whole lot of beer flavored beer for a generation to come in and drink. But if you get one of these German imports or maybe get a Czech import, that they may hone in on and say, oh, I really like that. And then it's exactly what it is. It's beer flavored beer. It's kind of like who knew, right? Because you're going back to the legacy and you're going, well, here, I would like some beer. And this tastes like beer, right?
Well, I mean, this reminds me of when I was a little kid and, you know, you would ask your grandfather, can I have a sip of your beer? And he goes, don't tell your grandmother. And gives you a little sip. And then later you realize that your grandmother didn't care, but it made it something special for you and your grandfather.
Right.
And this tastes like what he used to drink. And I mean, I really see a spot for this. I like it. And, you know, all of Europe loves this kind of stuff. it can't be that bad.
Yeah, like from a Chicago perspective, right? Like old style greased the wheels for a long time in the city, right?
I love that stuff.
But old style is like for a generation of folks in Chicago, that's like the Cadillac of beers. This is like the souped up Corvette version of that, where like old style was trying to model that to get it a little bit more familiar.
This
but
was
like
the Mercedes.
This is the Mercedes
Yeah.
of beer that tastes like beer.
It's very easy to drink. And I could see this is a patio beer.
Yeah.
Like the the beer garden beer. This is sitting under some shade, some snacks with a whole bunch of friends, just sitting there sipping a big stein of beer. Just yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely an outdoor beer where, you know, for me, I like having the German beers in the fall just because it aligns with Oktoberfest. But this one's so nice, you can have it whenever. As a matter of fact, I think I picked this up in the spring just because I felt like having something a little bit more potent, but without like feeling like I was just trying to process too much. You know,
I could see this in the dead middle of winter, just when I needed something a little peppier. I think this is a nice beer, but you know, a good Helles is going to do that.
Yeah.
Now these guys apparently do a damn fine Helles, so that's really good to know.
Yeah, they're a brand new brewer from a German perspective, so they're only 200 years, so
rookies. And I'm enjoying this beer. And if you folks are enjoying this review, which we hope you are, hit us with the thumbs up. We appreciate it, and YouTube likes it. You know, consider subscribing. We do this as often as we can. Me and my buddies are drinking beer, and then I try to edit it. Sometimes it takes a little longer because it's not as much fun as drinking beer with your friends. But hey, hit the bell. You'll get 3 a week because I do get at least that many up. Now, I will see what I can find to put in the description about this beer. There you'll also find all my links, social media, articles. Hey, you'll even find my merch store. I design shirts and stickers and stuff. Take a look around. Maybe there's something you'll like. And if you buy something, I'll get some money and I'll buy more beer. We can talk about it down there in the comments. Is there a Helles that you'd like to see? You know what? I'm also thinking, I don't know, if I start looking through those, maybe I need, if somebody wants, maybe I need a Helles playlist. I've been enjoying some playlists, just letting people, if they had one beer that they liked, maybe there's some more that they might like. And if you watch these reviews, it might be something to kind of get to there. I'm playing with the style playlist. I think that might be interesting. So let's go ahead and get down to it. Did you dig it?
I did.
Yes. Would you have it again? I will actively look for it. Would it go well with food? Most definitely. I'm not really sure. Well, of course, you're going to be able to find this a lot easier in large markets. LFA has the luck of being in the Chicago area, so he gets a lot of European beers. You know, so that's really helpful. I'm starting to find some more European beers in Memphis and Nashville, which is pretty cool. Because, you know, you get some of these rookie breweries that we can enjoy. Now, on my scale, 1 is the lowest pint, 10 is the highest pints. Where would you put this?
For me, I'm a solid 7 on this.
I am exactly right there. 7, perfection.
Yep. 7 all day.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you were to ask me, what do you think it would take to be better? If I was sitting out with a full liter on draft, which I bet this stuff is bonkers on draft, big liter, maybe with some soft pretzels and my friends, oh yeah, I can definitely see the score going up. But just a nice can here, us chilling, yeah, that's a 7 all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you have it, folks. To your next beer adventure.
Cheers.